Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Jamison Taillon gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Matt, this guy is a big power arm. Former first-round draft pick by the Pittsburgh Pirates. And listen, he's what they look like. Big, strong guy. 3-pitch mix, 95 to 97 miles an hour with good life on his fastball. Overhand curveball and a straight changeup. The key to him, throwing strikes. If he's throwing strikes early, expect him to go deep into the game, and he can rack up a pile of strikeouts.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And it's fouled away.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Fouled off. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet, so these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now, so the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Stepping in now, Hunter Pence. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Runners on the move for second. That's a strike to throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with a steal, but it didn't work out.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Johnny Cueto is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Johnny Cueto is an interesting guy, man. Has a funky delivery. We call it the shimmy or the shake. He turns his back kind of Louis Tion style, throws from a lot of different arm angles, but his stuff is good. 93 to 96 miles an hour, good changeup and a good hard slider. The key with Johnny Cueto, keeping his pitch count down early on in the game.
Now in the box, Kevin Newman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Had him lunging for that one as he sends a little ground ball out in front of the mound. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-0. Runners off for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. The 1-1 home.
Ball, that's in.
Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
The 2-1 home makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike two.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
And it looks like they're picking up right where they left off last night, where they posted some big offensive numbers. Well, he keeps the party going with a double here. Got to be a tall order to duplicate last night's performance, but they'll give it a try.
To the plate now, Brian Reynolds. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. The average coming in, 257. 7 homers and 22 RBIs. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And that's off his leg on the mound. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So that'll bring up Josh Bell as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to induce the ground ball to get a double play.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. In to score, the runner from third.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Up next for the Buccos, Colin Moran. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He's 3 for 9. He also has 1 home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Reynolds leads off first with 1 away. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Cueto has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Here's Gregory Polanco. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. Reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Bucks out in front, 2-0. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
At the plate, Wilmer Flores. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set. Here it comes. sent on the ground out to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Two balls and a strike to Longoria.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Now the 2-1 pitch will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
Batting 7. The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Now to the plate, Buster Posey, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's set and the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2.
Batting it.
Now at the plate, Abiatel Avelino comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Avelino, just 24 years of age. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Set to deliver the 0-1. Weak grounder down the line at 3rd. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0. So stepping in, Jason Martin. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact and he'll get another chance. The next 0-2. Clips the inside corner for strike 3.
Batting it.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1. There's ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jamison Taillon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. Now a bunt attempt here. The throw pulls him off the bag, and he'll get in there safely. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Kevin Newman. First offering on its way. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One left for Pittsburgh. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. So here now is the pitcher, Johnny Cueto, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Well, that's off the plate.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 1-1. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Puig, commonly known around baseball as Wild Horse. He's in the midst of his Major League season. 2-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
3 balls.
Kian Wong will be next. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Digging in to try it again, Kian Wong. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Puig off for second. In there. Now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. On deck, there are the unique stylings of Hunter Pence. He'll be next. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
First pitch of the at-bat, and it's fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
In now, Mike Yastrzemski, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 3 homers, 9 driven in. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So now to the plate, Wilmer Flores, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. The set and the 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
This pitch is popped up. Bell in foul ground, and that ends the inning. Giants will have to be content with just the 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Pirates on top, 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Frazier.
Second baseman, Adam.
First offering on its way.
0-1, no strike.
That's by him for strike 1. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Here now the 2-2. In the air, out to right. Puig's got a read on it. 1 down.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
Digging in the switch hitter, Brian Reynolds. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
And that's the second out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell. Earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, that's inside.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
The 1-0 home. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway. Into the box, Evan Longoria. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Longoria.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey! Ball, that's out.
Longoria, or just Longo as he's often referred. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Count.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh and 2 the count to Posey. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
At the plate, Abiatel Avelino. Right to him. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And now the Giants pitcher, Johnny Cueto, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Ready with the 0-1. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Frazier is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Pittsburgh leads this one 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in, Colin Moran. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto.
The third baseman, Colin Moran.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Moran, originally from New York State, he was selected in the 1st round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. On the move is Pence. He can't get there as it falls in. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Standing in now, Gregory Polanco. And he puts it on the ground to second. To second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
Jason Martin.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Jason Martin. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there 1-0. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And a swing and a chance for Longoria at third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Bucks go down quietly. They still lead it 2-1. Ready for another shot now. Yasiel Puig will begin things here against Jameson Taillon.
Number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And he misses again. 2-0. The pitch. Outside. 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And that's finally over for a strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Sent on the ground out to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now at the plate, Kian Wong. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate now, Hunter Pence. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Into the box now, Jacob Stallings. He drew a walk his first time up.
The catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Now here's the pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second, but that'll be off the wall in right center.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
Into the box, Jamison Taillon. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Kevin Newman, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult to play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Adam Frazier, and their runners at the corners now. Has a look, now the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Pence. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Digging in once again, Brian Reynolds. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Throw over to first.
No, he's safe.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Cueto pauses. Here's the 2-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pence has a read on it, and that retires the side. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Pirates 3 and the Giants 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Yastrzemski, as he'll get things started in the 6th for the Giants.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Up next for the Giants.
Coming to the plate now, Wilmer Flores. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Here it comes. Liner towards second. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. He'll get it into second. Throw won't get him. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, and he fouls this one off. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Now a swing by Longoria as this is sent on the ground to short. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out. Ready once again, Buster Posey. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. From the belt, the pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
Here's a cold strike on the curveball, 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in left, but this will be a foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Swing, and he's able to flare this one out to left. And that's a fair ball. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead shrinks to 1 at 3-2 now.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
No balls and 1 strike.
Oh, 1 count, and the pitch. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Reynolds has it for out number 3. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Pirates 3 and the Giants 2. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Josh Bell the next to hit. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. Pence is right there, 1 down.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Digging in and looking for more, Colin Moran. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Wandy Peralta comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Wandy Peralta.
lifted down the line in left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
A terrific play on that ball into foul territory. Not an easy play, and sacrificing your body on a ball that would have been foul if he wouldn't have been able to get leather on it.
At the plate, Gregory Polanco. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1.
3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Puig. He's around first, heading for 2.
But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now back.
Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
To the plate now, Jason Martin. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch on the corner away, a ball and a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Puig's got a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Nick Birdie will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Gerard Dyson will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Brandon Belt will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Ground ball left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Yasiel Puig. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Birdie, a 27-year-old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. A 1-1 count to Puig.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3-2 now.
3-2.
Count remains full. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dyson's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Digging in, Kian Wong. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 runs, 6 hits, and 2 errors to this point for San Francisco. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still a 3-2 ball game. Trevor Gott gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 58, Trevor Gott.
Stepping up to the plate, Jacob Stallings. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Now the 2-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Fouled away. Just hung in there on that one. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Here's Gerard Dyson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Dyson is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now the pitch.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats and All in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the shortstop, Kevin.
Now batting, Kevin Newman is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner. 1-1. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So he used the slide step that time, but it didn't make a difference.
Yeah, you can't blame the pitcher on that one. He did all he could do. That was just an impressive show of speed.
All even now, 2-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Lifted in the air to center field. Pence has a read on it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So here's Adam Frazier. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the at-bat. One and one. Here it is. Popped him up. Longoria shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Pirates leave 1, but they still lead it 3-2. Edgar Santana has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 37, Edgar Santana.
Stepping in, Hunter Pence. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First offering on its way. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Pence is retired, and there's 1 away.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Digging in now, Mike Yastrzemski. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And this will be fouled away. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Wilmer Flores, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here it comes, 1-0.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Left side. Newman brings it in. Offline throw, but a good job of getting back to the bag as the side is retired. Giants down in order. They're down 3-2. Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 97, Harlan Garcia.
Brian Reynolds will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Brian Reynolds.
Now here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Garcia, a 27-year-old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The 0-2 once more.
The count is 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
To third. Up with it is Longoria. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The first baseman, number 55.
Digging in, Josh Bell. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Now
into the box now, Colin Moran. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Two and 2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're up 3-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Leone Kella comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
For Pittsburgh. Now pitching and batting in the 5th. Number 35. Leone Kella. Now playing third.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Stepping into the box, Evan Longoria. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Kella playing here in his age 26 season. He was a 12th round selection during the first year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Longoria is retired, and there's one away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. Here's Buster Posey now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, number 46.
Stepping in, Abiatel Avellino. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Rounded down the third baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first. And now if the Giants start to think about pinch hitting possibilities, here's what they have remaining on their bench. Austin Slater will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 13, Austin Slater.
To first. There's one. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Hey, there was no reason to panic. He gave up a hit, but he comes right back and gets a double play to end this thing. Great resiliency right there to secure the save and the victory for the team.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Pittsburgh Pirates jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jamison Taillon earns the win, his second. Keone Kela earns the save out of the bullpen, his 13th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon.